We spend a ton of time talking about AI that's built for raw productivity, right? Stuff like cranking out complex code, generating massive reports, or optimizing workflows. But in this explainer, we are going to look at a totally different breed of artificial intelligence. We're looking at one that is literally designed for human connection. I want you to imagine, just for a second, taking a much-needed break from cold robotic tech. What if, and hear me out, what if you had a digital assistant that actually cared about your feelings? Like an assistant that wasn't just a glorified search engine, but a genuine sounding board? Today we're unpacking this concept of personal intelligence, or PI for short. It's an entirely new way to think about how we interact with our screens, moving completely away from rigid commands and towards actual meaningful dialogue. Okay, let's dive into this. Section 1, Meet Pi, Personal Intelligence. So Pi was created by Inflection AI, a company founded by tech heavyweights like Mustafa Suleyman and Reid Hoffman. And honestly, Pi is a massive pivot from what we're all used to. While the usual heavy hitters, your ChatGPTs or Claudes, focus heavily on traditional IQ for things like coding or massive text generation, Pi shifts the focus entirely to EQ, emotional intelligence. It's not trying to do your homework for you. Instead, it acts as a sounding board, a coach, or even a friend, specifically designed to help you think through your day in a super conversational, highly supportive way. Moving right along to Section 2, how Pi actually works. So, what's the actual engine powering all this empathy? Well, it runs on Inflection AI's proprietary large language models, specifically the Inflection 2.5 model. And this basically comes down to three core pillars. First up, it's completely optimized for dialogue. So instead of spitting out intimidating walls of text, it actually asks you follow-up questions to keep the conversation flowing naturally. Second, it's not a closed-off system. It has real-time web access to seamlessly weave fresh data and news right into your chats. And third, the voice synthesis is just incredible. It genuinely feels like you are on a real phone call, not just talking to some clunky robotic text-to-speech engine. Section 3, the biggest advantages. Now, what's really interesting about this is how these advantages create such a uniquely accessible experience. Its high emotional intelligence means it actually validates your feelings without sounding like a machine reading from a script. If you're on mobile, the exceptional voice mode allows for this hands-free, hyper-realistic conversation with shockingly natural intonation. Add in a totally clutter-free minimalist UI where you don't need any complex prompt engineering, proactive questioning that really helps you dig deeper into your own thoughts. Oh, and the fact that it's currently completely free with no steep paywalls? Yeah, you've got a highly compelling companion right there. But let's look at the other side in Section 4, where Pi falls short. Of course, we need a grounded, unbiased reality check here. No tool is perfect, and Pi definitely has some distinct functional limitations. The crucial point is that it is absolutely not for heavy lifting. It's going to struggle with complex data analysis or, formatting spreadsheets. It also actively resists long-form writing, like drafting massive 2,000-word blog posts, preferring instead to break things into short, conversational chunks. Also, it has zero multimodal capabilities, so no generating images or analyzing files. And lastly, and this is a really fascinating psychological quirk, it can be overly agreeable. Because it's explicitly designed to be supportive, it can act a bit like a yes man, readily agreeing that your terrible business idea is absolute genius, instead of actually challenging your flawed logic. So keep that in mind. Section 5, Getting Started with Pi. Let's see how this all builds together. If you want to try this out right now, today, the process is incredibly frictionless. Step 1, just head over to pi.ai or grab the mobile app. Step 2, create an account. This instantly syncs your history across all your devices. Step 3, just initiate a chat. Remember to talk naturally. No strict commands are needed here. Just tell it what's on your mind. For Step 4, I highly recommend tapping the speaker icon and activating Voice 4. It is widely considered their most shockingly realistic audio experience. It's wild. And finally, Step 5, if you ever hit a wall or don't know what to say, just jump over to the Discover tab and try out some of the pre-made prompts to get the ideas flowing. So we've seen how Pi functions as a supportive sounding board, how its incredible voice engine creates this lifelike connection, and of course exactly where its technical limits lie. But the arrival of this kind of personal intelligence leaves us with a much bigger question to ponder. As these models move from being cold calculators to empathetic conversationalists, we really have to ask ourselves, are we ready for technology that actually talks back with empathy? I hope this explainer has given you the tools you need to explore this entirely new frontier of human-computer interaction for yourself. Thanks for joining me on this one, and hey, go have a great conversation with Pi.